A lot of guys get 40, they get split with their wife, and they go and try pickup, which then they create a character of pick. When you're trying to meet somebody, and girls see through that if you're not authentic. Then they try to they're not working on themselves, so they're not becoming attractive. They're not building a life for themselves, so they're not becoming happy. And then you're
Mhm.
rephrasing somebody else's prompts and questions and negs and all that shite. And this is then guys start hating themselves because they're not meeting anybody and they struggle.
Mm.
I just like how would you get guys to start looking at all aspects of their lives and saying, because they say what gets measured gets managed.
Mm.
How do we start going, okay, my relationships are at this, I need to work on that. My physical health, like you were saying, is at this, and I need it to be that. You trialed everything and then looked back and seen what worked, what didn't.
Mm.
How does the average Joe doing that, who's sitting in their bed sit, who's sitting in their life crumbling around them, what advice would you get to somebody to start and doing some probable analysis of their life?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough because once you've been hidden and taken down, and you're sitting in the flat and you've lost everything, it's very difficult for people. And I admire it, the people that come back. I call it the switch. Once the switch goes off, you go, I've had enough of this. I'm not going to do this anymore. And so, like when you are on low income, and I've been there, I've been broke. I've done it every step, uh, and there are things that you can do, and the quickest, and it's not a quick fix, but the lowest hanging fruit is take care of your body, right? So let's break it down. Let's just say you're in a flat, you're on your own, you haven't got a huge amount of money, but you've got time. You can sit there and you can get 4 cans of Stella at night and drink those, watch Netflix, etc., etc. Or if you can't afford to buy weights, now I've got like a gym now, but my gym was my garage, which started as a cheap floor to ceiling punch bag. I added equipment. But a quick fix for you, which I did in COVID, it's not that I couldn't afford to buy the weights, it's just everyone bought all the weights. So when I
Remember those
started, I was like,
days?
yeah, and you couldn't get a hold of weights anywhere, right? Because it's sold out everywhere. Because with everyone being at home, they go, okay, I'm going to start getting healthy. Do you remember that? Everyone went on the health kick.
Definitely.
So by the time that October come around, I went to buy some weights. Couldn't get anything. It's going to take weeks for delivery. So what I did is went on to Gumtree. So in the US, you're going to have Craigslist, etc. Go into Gumtree, go to the clearance section, or look on there for rusty weights, right? Just some dumbbells and barbells and stuff. Most people want to get rid of that stuff. One, it's rusty. Two, they buy the equipment and never get around to use it. It's no good if it's plastic, but we're talking metal plates, metal parts. Pick the stuff up, take it home, go on to Amazon, get the rust remover, just soak it. Wire brush it all off, get all the rust off it. Then buy a metal spray. Yeah, put down some cardboard. You got brand new weights. So suddenly, for 50 to 80 quid, maybe, by the time you bought the rust remover, you got a little mini gym set up. If you can't afford that, go onto Amazon and get yourself a pull-up bar for $14.99 that fits in the architrave of one of your doors in a flat.
Yeah, go on
And then
them.
go
Yep.
in and do one pull-up, because a lot of people can't do pull-ups.